Hi, I'm Francis. I'm an unpaid intern at the International Department of Natural Law, where our case is the case for the planet. Now that I've got that out of the way, we have a very serious case to discuss today, one that could have serious implications for the future of our environment as we know it. I'd like you to take a look at this case file with me. Felis catus, this is the feral cat. Awful creatures, really. Feral cats are incriminated in the deaths of 1.7 to 3.7 billion birds every year. And that's not even counting the 6 to 22 billion mammals that they kill every year. It's a serious issue. Not only are the environmental implications of this number terrible, to say the least, but it also makes my job very difficult. There are too many cases for our system to keep up with. The courts are constantly hearing murder trials, and I have the families of the victims in my office every single day. I really thought that after Leali versus Caddis, there would be some reform. That was really a landmark ruling. In 1894, one David Lyell arrived on Stevens Island in New Zealand to manage a lighthouse. The island was the last refuge of a unique flightless bird you see here. For company, Mr. Lyell decided to bring his cat Tibbles, but was unaware that Tibbles was pregnant with a litter. When that litter was born, they went feral across the island. Within the next year, all of the bodies of the victims were hand-delivered by Tibbles and her offspring to Mr. Lyell. There are no more left. The court of public opinion ruled in the bird's favor, but no sentence was ever given. By the way, murder is not the only crime that feral cats are convicted of. No, there's much more. Feral cats are also responsible for countless cases of disease transmission. You may be aware of rabies. You know how many people have survived rabies without treatment? You could count them on your fingers if you had 3 hands. And it gets worse if you consider toxoplasmosis, which is a disease that can infect just about everything with warm blood. Can you guess which animal is the only host in which adult parasites can reproduce? Cat. The way I see it, something needs to be done, and we've tried a lot. Exhibit A, collars and bells. The idea is that the noise or color will alert prey to a cat's presence before it's too late. When combined, these reduce predation by about 54 to 62%, but they don't eliminate it completely. Here we have Exhibit B. This is a trap neuter release program. As you can see by the tip missing from this cat's ear, that is a sign that it has been captured, neutered by a vet, and released back into the wild. The idea with these programs is that by making them all sterile, eventually if you do enough of it, they won't be able to reproduce and the stray cat populations will go away. However, this doesn't stop them from being predators while they're still alive, and to actually eliminate the population, you would need to neuter 70 to 95% of the cats, which is just not economically feasible at all. So what can you do about these cats roaming around, killing all the wildlife as we speak? I have an idea. We're gonna adopt them all. Adopt, foster, do whatever you can to keep these cats indoors, because the best way to ensure that a feral cat won't kill wildlife is to keep them out of the wild. Of course, this doesn't apply to all feral cats. Adult ones have lived their entire lives out there and most likely won't adjust to life with a human. But kittens are pretty much fair game. This applies for feral cats as well as domestic cats. Keep them indoors. All cats have incredibly strong hunting instincts and they'll kill regardless of whether they need to or not. No cat and no human is above the law. Do your part.